I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
So this is a Cadex bike review, basically explaining like what makes me enjoy riding this bike. Like the key aspect and the key points that I've kind of seen, you know, like with my time on this bike is number one, it rides like a road bike. It's a very stiff bike and it handles the crosswinds like really well. It's also not very harsh. It's, you know, like if you ever ride like a gravel bike, it's like relaxed, and that's how you feel like when you come off this bike. It's not like you're just absorbing like all the shock consistently. Carrying the speed on this bike, again, it just, yeah, I'm blown away like by just, you know, like the speed that we can travel with it. Like we've all seen like the Sub 7 project that we were involved with, but just like on like a daily basis, it flies, you know. Stiffness is like extraordinary, like that's what, you know, like really stands out. That comes down to having the, you know, like the disc brakes. And you know, like for an actual time trial bike, it's relatively light. You know, this is coming out about like 9.2 kilos, which is, you know, like for disc brake, it's, yeah, extraordinary really. And then a key part that I've been really enjoying is just the adjustability of it all. Like I can get into the position that I want to. There's the adaptability to kind of change like the risers and get like different heights. And it's so fast to change. It's just like basically like 2 bolts that make it very quick. So if you're ever doing like aero testing, then it'll take like seconds to make that adaptability. And obviously the key part is just like the storage and the hydration. It makes it just easy to kind of fuel on the go ultimately. And then, you know, like the amazing thing with the bike is that you buy like the frame set, and this is something that we can help you with. So if you are interested in going down the route of buying a Cadex, then we can help you like with the size and the geometry, and then just building like the spec of the bike. Like the bike that we've got here has got SRAM on, but if you wanted Shimano, then we could fit that. Even if you wanted Campag, it's probably not going to be loads of those that we're going to see, but we can spec it accordingly. And obviously like the wheel set configurations that you can utilize, you could have a different branded wheel, you could have you know, like we could run this with a 65, a 50, we could run like the new 4-spoke in the rear, 4-spoke in the front. There's kind of, you know, like the wheels your oyster with it really. So that's what makes it like really interesting. And then, you know, like speccing like crank sizes. And that's why it's really good to kind of get like, you know, a bike custom built for you. You know, like you can spec like the saddle. And one of the things that we can do here is like, you know, do the pressure mapping, do the motion capture, get it all to fit so it's custom to you. We've got the adaptability to change the handlebars if you want to, and just spec it like accordingly. So yeah, it's a great bike. It's something that you can build and make your own really. So if you are interested in going down the route of a custom built Cadex, then obviously get in touch and we can guide you through the process. If you compare this to a standalone bike, whether that be like a Trinity or a normal time trial bike, it's a totally different ride. Like I've done some back-to-back tests on these, and this is it's just so comfortable. But it also, I'd say that it does handle the crosswinds like very well. Like, you know, like if you get like a gust with a wider fork, it definitely handles much better than most bikes out there. So that's one of the things that I think you know, you almost kind of need to ride one of these bikes to get like the feel of it.